All right, we're back. It's Thursday night, 5 o'clock. Anyway, so we got let's see Floyd Salas. He's a Bay Area writer, a good friend of mine. There's a good picture of him. I probably have some more. I should probably add some pictures because I have a bunch of them. Because he came and stayed with me in New York in the '90s, and we went to. Salas is a uh, American novelist, activist, boxer, boxing coach. He was well known in the San Francisco Bay Area among aficionados of both Latino literature and '60s era protest literature. He's a co-founder of Penn Oakland, 1989, and he won the 2013 Lifetime Achievement American Book Award before Columbus Foundation. He died after a long illness. Um, 3 years ago at age 90, and he has a son. So he's most known for this book, um, and State of Emergency. I read Buffalo Nickel, Tattoo the Wicked Cross. What Now, My Love was the follow up, and yeah. So whoa, music is good. And he wrote in this book, To Alexander, Ghost of the Literate Past. I signed this book in appreciation, Floyd Salas, 2001. So yeah, he has a. I mean, maybe I read something from the. Let's see, what's this? After he almost. I mean, if you look at his prose, I mean, almost every paragraph is a sentence. After lunch, chatter on the visitor's lawn had faded into garble when Aaron saw Barney Way stop by the white ribs of the baseball bleacher, swing his arm in a stiff elbowed way as if to occupy himself, then look toward the fields across the road from him where wild grass and the uh, clumps of trees were hot and still under a noon sun. The slant of the hill lengthened Aaron's steps, increased the pace he has kept since he left his warm spot against the mess hall wall without any comment to Dominic or Jensen, and started following Barney Way, who now, as Aaron grew closer and noises grew fainter, strayed over to the home plate backstop, apparently unable to decide what to do, then swung his arm again, but it held out behind him and spun out with fright. So he writes these. This book is came out like what was it, '69? So this is what I mean, because we did the first book I did was a Grove Press number. This came out in '67, so it's sort of a little bit after. Um, let's see, Touch of the Wicked Cross. They have a. It's a little bit after Last Exits to Brooklyn. Grove was hoping this was kind of another kind of Last Exit, but it didn't. So, even though it's pretty well known, and this is like some sort of weird kind of galley or something. I don't know. What do we got here? I don't know. Or yeah, maybe. But yeah, Floyd. He just kind of. I mean, I would put him up there, kind of like in the Hemingway, Hubert Selby. Um, you know, real direct, real kind of unadorned, right? Not even Norman Mailer, I think, was a bit of an influence. He told me that, yeah, who's that guy? Um, I interviewed him. I forgot what was that one guy's name. Let's see. Let me look at some of the writers. Blah 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 blah. Let's go. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he's not on here. No, he should be on here because Oh yeah, Andrew Vox was friendly with, and he thought that Floyd was great too. Oh, what are we doing? Are we going backwards or forwards? I don't know. Maybe we're running out of time. I don't know. Like the time thing's all off here. Oh, okay. Okay, so we've done 5 minutes. Okay. So yeah, Floyd. I mean, I don't know if his influence is writing influence, but just kind of the person that, because I spent so much time with Floyd over the years. I mean, we probably and we when I was in the Bay Area, I would hang out with him. A lot of times I was in Berkeley and stuff. I would go over to his house. He lived very close to North Berkeley Station, and I think Small Press Distribution was over there too. So there was a lot of stuff. I had a few friends in Berkeley. Sometimes I would, when I go into the Bay Area, I would just hang in Berkeley for a day or two, and usually stop by Floyd. So I mean, I met him. I knew of him because I had already done the Grove Press. I should bring it. I should have the Grove Press number here because I'm always like talking about it. But um, there was right before I left. I mean, I would like to see some of these pictures. He said he sent them to me, but I never saw them. But there was a Jan Kerouac benefit at Fort Mason, and pretty much all the kind of existing in '95, all the people are still alive that I hadn't met. Like, I mean, I had met Hubert Selby. I wish I would have taken some pictures, but Floyd was there taking pictures and stuff. So he was backstage and going, "Oh, Floyd Salas, great to meet you." So I met him in '95, and soon after that, his book came out, and then okay, we're going to do an interview. I did the interview before I went to New York, and then when I moved to New York, he came and visited me and did a reading at ABC No Rio Poets Cafe, and then later in the '90s, I would come visit him in Berkeley, and up until maybe 2008 or 10, he would do, sometimes he would be doing readings and stuff, and I would go along with him. So, and yeah, I called up a few years ago. I knew he was ill. I talked to his girlfriend for the whole time I knew him. I mean, Claire Artalda, who I knew, and she um, told me that I guess he had sort of kind of dementia towards the end. So I chose not to go visit him. Okay, so yeah, Floyd. Yeah, so I suggest you read Floyd Salas. I mean, he's he's not real. Some of these authors he did write poetry too. I mean, he was definitely like kind of beat adjacent, and he was a real heavy dude, and he uh, just the whole, as kind of a history of the Grove Press and stuff, and then the Jack Kerouac reading, I met Floyd Salas, Ken Kesey, Hubert Selby, a few others, Jared Nicosia, maybe Neil Tchaikovsky was there, but I think I already knew him by then, but maybe a few others, and whoever was still alive in '95. I mean, because like that's when some of those guys started dying. I think Ginsberg and William S. Burroughs died a few years later. Okay, so that's enough for now, but I'm going to come right back at you with another Grove Press author. Okay.